Hi guys, today we're going to react to Sand by Brutus. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Peter G. Thank you, Peter G, for yet another request. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you, Peter G. We appreciate another Brutus request. We are loving this band, so yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. Thanks again for all your support.
Just a side note, when we record these episodes, we usually record a few a day, and today I'm under the weather. So apologies in advance if I come out slightly off. Brutus is a band that I took a liking to immediately. When we first reacted to Dust, I was there. Yeah, I'm a fan. You're a fan here. Listening to Stephanie sing, I mentioned it before, she leaves a piece of herself on the recording floor. It's like she's singing with her soul, with her entire being, not leaving any energy for the journey back to sanity, so to speak. And here, watching the music video and following the lyrics and understanding the subject matter, I get a strong feeling that they are singing about how hard it is to keep the fans satisfied with their particular message or subject matter or a particular type of music. I don't know exactly what, but keeping the fans engaged, I think that it even correlates to the name of the song. Like Sand, I could be totally wrong here, but sand, like grains of sand, are like the number of bands and musicians and artists out there. So as a fan, you can just get tired of one and listen to the other, or if one doesn't satisfy you, you can just listen to the other. And this is their life. These musicians, it's their life to create this art. And so keeping the fans satisfied, it's an impossible feat. They have to just be who they are. And if the fans like it, then they like it. If they don't, they don't. I know it might be far-fetched, but that's what I got from also the visuals, because you see them signing autographs for fans when they're filming backstage. So I don't know. That's what I got so far. Beautiful song.
This video is a little bit different to the ones we saw before with Dust. We didn't even see them. We just saw like sand or dust or whatever for the whole song. And then the second time we saw them, it was sort of a live recording, but it was them performing. And here you get a little bit of a behind the scenes. I'm not 100% sure that it relates to the subject matter, but it's interesting to see them in this fashion, which we haven't before. We actually saw a couple of smiles and a little bit, not quite goofing around, but something. They're a little bit more animated. It's a little bit different. So the video itself is a different experience. Like we see a slightly different side of Brutus. As far as musically, yes, I totally agree. I became a fan from the first second, I think, that we heard them. There's just something so powerful about their delivery, and their style really, really appeals to me. And I love how dark their lyrics tend to be and how intense Stephanie is with her delivery, but everything about the band is just like this dark, interesting personality, I guess, to them. And I did sit here sort of in anticipation going, what is this song going to sound like? What is this going to be about? And for the first time, I actually have no clue. I'm looking at the lyrics and I have no idea. What you got out of it that has to do with fans, I didn't. But I have no idea what it means. So you could be right. The only thing that I could kind of take from it is that this is a very personal song. Not that the other ones weren't, but it's a little bit more ambiguous. There's something that seems to be both very much on the page in the lyrics addressed at someone, but we don't get to find out who that is or what type of person it is, how they're related to the band. We don't know, or maybe just to Stephanie, or I have no idea. But it feels like it might be someone that they've worked with in the past or something like that, to do with the use of maybe certain things, sort of a betrayal thing, especially from the line of I would never let you go down like that. I could never say how much it hurt. And then saying, I'm a graceful giver. My words won't hide away. You're a selfish giver. One song, don't do me wrong. So I don't really know. It's very ambiguous and very interesting to think about. For the first time, I can say that I really have no direction that I can actually have some confidence behind, if you know what I mean. I'm just no clue.
Well, that line, that one song, Don't Do Me Wrong, is what didn't cement, but it kind of had me leaning towards the fact that they're singing to the fans. Once, if we do one song that you don't like, then our livelihood suffers from it. And I know it's under the umbrella of the far-fetched region that I took it, but letting it percolate strengthens the notion that I had from the subject matter, because musically, the song feels like a stressful journey. The song feels like a chase, pace-wise, and the way they approached it. Trying to interpret it, in my mind, it means that they're churning and churning and churning away at creating new songs and making new art to cement their status within their fan base. The only reason I find it maybe far-fetched, maybe I'm wrong about it, because as a fan, I really don't see myself falling out of love with bands that I really, really like. I'll always remember and respect songs of theirs that I liked, even if they changed directions and started making songs that I don't like.
Look, for me, I don't know. I don't kind of think that they would write this about fans, saying, you're a selfish giver or something like that, like basically going at their fans. That wouldn't make sense to me. Maybe someone specific, yes. You look at that first verse, I would never let you just go down like that. This isn't something that could last. All this stuff I thought, and now you dare to ask it back. You're a dying star to us. To us, I assume, is to the band, but I don't know. And that's why I think it could be addressed at a producer, a collaborator, someone they used to write with, and maybe it feels like it is about a specific song that they put out in some way, and somebody else kind of restricted them by saying, hang on a second, I own the rights to this, or I wrote this, or something like. And then she says, that I lost myself today. My words will fade away. I am a graceful giver. My words won't hide away. You are a selfish giver. And it's just a well-crafted, ambiguous thing that it's like, if you know, you know. I think it's addressed specifically at someone who, once they hear this, they will know exactly what she's talking about. For the rest of us, it's just another amazing song to listen to.
What you said makes a lot more sense, because thinking about it deeper and deeper, fans don't act like that. Fans usually fall in love and that's it. It's like lobsters. They fall in love forever.
Well, not always, but yeah.
Stephanie's voice, it holds so much pain in it. It's pain weaved in ferocity. That's the stuff of legends. That vocal signature that's in my head floating right now. I think I'll remember that for decades to come.
Yeah, there's intensity and conviction in the way she sings that just it'll either win you over straight away like it did with us, or probably you'll go, this isn't my cup of tea. But I don't think there's a middle ground here. This band is either awesomely fantastic or not my kind of thing.
Yeah.
And for us, they're awesomely fantastic. As the song was going, I thought there's only one more interpretation that popped to mind that I could think of, and that is that it's basically Stephanie conversing with her own muse. Basically, a point of frustration when trying to create and trying to write a song, and her muse is letting her down. Basically, having like writer's block. That's the only other thing that I could think of. You know, that one song, Don't Do Me Wrong, that line saying, I lost myself today, my words will fade away, my words won't hide away. It's like, I'm a graceful giver, but, you know, my muse is a selfish giver. It gives, but not all the time. It's interesting, but I don't know. I would kind of probably bet more on my previous interpretation of that this is actually addressed at someone, but I just have no idea. And that's another thing that I love about the way Brutus's lyrics are, that there's just so many options as to a meaning, but you always get something of a feeling out of their song. It always will make you feel. It'll always turn something inside you, which I love. It's like once the band gets to you, that's it. It's like I'm theirs forever kind of thing.
I'm actually kind of proud of how quick we fell in love with this band, because the first, when we reacted to Dust, it's a faceless music video. We only had the music to go on. But when we reacted to War and we saw them in that recording studio, and now when we reacted to Sand, I can definitely say that the thing that they have oozing out of them is their authenticity. They're not playing characters. It's not a persona. It's them. It's exactly who they are. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So being able to catch that essence, to catch that energy or that signature with the first music video that's a faceless video, it perfectly conveys who they are through their music. So listening to Brutus is seeing Brutus.
Yeah, and as I've mentioned before in our other reactions to them, they have a very, very minimalistic style. There's only three of them. The drummer is the vocalist. They have a guitarist and a bassist, with Steen on guitar and Peter on bass. And their lyrics are always condensed. They're always very short. Their songs are short, but they pack so much in them. And that's the beautiful thing about them. It's like almost every song we've heard from them so far has been a punch to the gut, and it's just like a rewarding feeling, I think. I just love bands of this kind of style. It's just amazing.
It's like a condensed cipher, their lyrics. Beautiful band.
Absolutely. Thank you, Peter G, for another Brutus request. This band is absolutely one of our favorites. Keep the requests coming. This is just absolutely awesome. Thank you for the ongoing support.
Thanks, Peter, for this request. We enjoyed reacting to Brutus. I think we'll always enjoy reacting to Brutus. Please, more like this. We appreciate all your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make it through BuyMeACoffee, so give us a chance to actually get to it and react to it. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As with all the other bands we cover, Brutus will now have their own playlist. It should be up on the screen sometime about now, so check out a Brutus Reactions playlist and let us know what you think. We are absolutely in love with this band. As always, guys, thank you so much for all the support coming our way. We appreciate it, and we'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.